Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to week 9 of my London Marathon training series. In this episode, I take on my first ever triple run day.
Good morning. Today I'm going to take on a triple day.
There's a 21-mile marathon workout on the cards.
That's the 4K done. That felt very smooth. Pace was about 5:55, maybe something like that.
And we go to the track to watch an ultramarathon world record attempt. But before any of that, let's have a quick recap on week 8 to see where my fitness is at, see where we stand, and see what the goals are for week 9. Well, week 8 was a really strong week. I was really happy with all the key metrics. The only one that was down was the mileage, but my Strava fitness was 100. That was insane. I still can't believe it. My long run was really, really good. 20 miles with 11 miles of volume in the middle, decent volume. I'm just really happy with probably the best week in the block. So with that in mind, what are the goals for week 9? Well, for week 9, I want to do even better. I want to break my mileage record. I want to hit a bigger long run. I just want to go absolutely big and see how my body copes with it. So without further ado, let's dive into the week and see how we got on. Well, Monday started as a day off. I had a bit of stuff going on in personal life, so I took Monday off, but we got back on it on Tuesday with the run commute. Glorious weather, as you can see on the way in. Spring looks like it's finally coming. Nice easy run, 7:22 per mile. Really enjoyable run. Just watching that sunrise, looking at the river, nice high tide. Really, really enjoyable. And then on the way home on Tuesday, I was getting sitting on the dock of the bay vibes. Look at that, glorious sunset, running home, high tide again. Nice to run by that river into the sunset. Absolutely lovely. And then on Wednesday, I only did one run because it was track workout night and I was pre-warned what the set was. So I knew it was a monster set. So I didn't do any lunchtime run or early morning run because I wanted to freshen myself up for the session. So the session was 20 times 400 meters with 60 seconds recovery. That is quite a lot of volume at that pace, but really, really productive. We did the reps in about 74 seconds, so just under 5-minute miling. It was quite windy, so me and Ryan agreed Ryan would take the first 10 to shelter me from the wind, and then I would take the second 10 and shelter him from the wind. And we worked together all the way through, and we got all 20 done. Really, really, really productive. Lots of speed work and lots of volume, all combined to make a really good workout. And then on Thursday, I took on my first ever triple run day, which we'll dive into now.
Good morning. It's Thursday today and I'm up bright and early. Today I'm going to take on, or try to take on, a triple day. I love my double days because of the benefits you get from it, but today I'm going to do a triple. So I'm going to do 4 miles easy now, 7:30 in the morning. I'll do 5 miles at lunchtime, and then I'll do another run in the evening. I don't think I've ever done a triple before, so just a slightly different way of getting my miles in. It's an absolutely stunning morning today, so I'm enjoying my running. Had a really big track session last night, so I'm curious to see what happens with the DOMs. Normally, about lunchtime, the day after, my legs will start getting really stiff. But I'm wondering if I run early, and then I run at lunchtime, and then I run at the evening, whether I will just delay those DOMs, whether they might not even show up. Just an experiment, we'll see. Run number 2, same run as earlier. Legs still feel all right actually, so DOMs haven't set in just yet. I think these doubles and triples are keeping them at bay. There we are, run 2 done. So far so good. Another 4 miles or 30 minutes in the bag. So it's half an hour this morning, half an hour now at lunchtime, and we'll get another half hour in this evening. So that probably make 12 miles for the day and 90 minutes of running. Not too bad, really. Legs feel all right. Pretty good after last night's session. So yeah, we'll tune in later and see how we get on. Right, here I am on my third run of the day. Really not fancying it. I've come home, had my tea, put my little boy to bed, got all nice and snuggly for the evening, and then remembered I promised myself I'd do 3 runs today. So I feel sleepy as anything, but a promise is a promise. So 4 miles on the cards. Here we go. And there we have it. Run 3 done. Less about the physical battle, more about the mental battle. Physically is fine. Mentally, having to get up and go running 3 times in a day, get dressed and all the rest of it. So less of the physical battle, more mental. But I've done it, 12 miles for the day. So happy with that, I'll take it. And we go again tomorrow.
So my thoughts on that triple were really quite enjoyable, actually. Broken down into nice 4-mile runs, easy, easy, easy. 12 miles for the day. The hardest bit was actually the mental battle. Getting out and, getting dressed and getting out for the run. Doing the run was fine. That last one, when I come home and I sort of didn't want to go back out again, but I got out, and after I'd done it, really, really productive way of doing it. And I didn't get the DOMs I talked about from the Wednesday session into the Thursday. By running, I don't know whether I was easing the muscles or clearing the lactate. I just didn't get any stiffness that I normally do the day after a track session. So really, really productive. Think I might try doing that again one day. And then we roll into Friday, and I did an easy 5K before work, and boy, was it cold. But we got it done, and then I did another 4 miles at lunchtime, just as a mileage boost to set me up nicely for the weekend. And then on Saturday, I headed down to the track to take on a 6x1 mile threshold session and to watch Steve take on his ultra marathon world record attempt. So let's dive in and take a look.
Good morning, it's Saturday and I'm down here on a bitterly cold morning down on the Braunton Athletics track. There is ice everywhere. It's really early in the morning, it's about 7:30, and I'm down here today. There's a world record attempt going on. Over there is a guy called Steve. He is trying to set a world record for the longest distance run in 24 hours with a 40-pound backpack. That is unbelievable. So I've come down here, I'm going to do a little session, then support him for a little bit, and then I'll probably come back down this afternoon and join him for a few more laps. And just basically, yeah, unbelievable. 24 hours with a 40-pound backpack on your back. Big kudos to that. So my session today, it's only a small one. I've just jogged down this, that's a mile. I'm probably going to do a mile at 6:30 pace, couple of minute recovery, and then I'll probably get into a few mile repeats at just under 6s, just to tick the legs over. And then, like I said, we'll go and watch Steve and support him on his world record attempt. So without further ado, let's get into it. Rep 1 done, and rep 2. Rep 1 was just a sort of 6-minute mile effort. Rep 2, that was 5:40. It's so icy, slippery in the side, and can't get any real traction down. But it is what it is, 5:40s. If I just tick off a load of 5:40 mile reps, that'll be all right for a Saturday morning. Steve's just setting up over there. I think there's like a camera crew going to be set up on that scaffolding over there. And his charity that he's doing it for is coming down as well to watch. So it seems like it's going to be quite a big event. Like I said, I hope to pop down a bit later on. I think I might even bring the running buggy and join him for a little bit. little lad will enjoy that. He's got people coming with him through the night. That's going to be fun. I'm not even sure they're allowed to put the floodlights on, so head torches galore. Reps 3 and 4 done. I think 5:40 and 5:38, something like that. So that's 4 done. Feeling pretty good actually. But I'll probably only get 2 more in. This is a little session on a Saturday morning. There we are, 6 by a mile done at threshold. So about 5:40 pace, 5:38, something like that. Not bad for a little Saturday morning. So quickly nip home now, go and get the little lad, bring the buggy down, join in with Steve and his world record attempt.
And then it's Sunday and it's long run day, and I'm going in for my biggest long run of the block. So let's jump in and check out the highlights.
Good morning. Today is long run day and I've got another monster marathon workout session on the cards. There is 2 reasons for this particular session today. Number one, I've got a bit of a down week coming next week, so I really want to end this week on a real big marathon week so that I can recover going into next week. So the session is going to be quite big. The second reason is, although I am self-coached, I do have access to a really good coach, and I was having some conversations with him about last week's session, and it basically just affirmed what I already know, is that my endurance is really, really good, but my speed is lacking. So instead of going out and doing like 5 or 6 miles at 6-minute miling, I'm going to bring the reps down a bit, but make them faster. So with that in mind, the session is going to be 1 by 4K, 2 by 3K, 3 by 2K, and 4 by 1K. The idea of that then, that's 20K of volume, so that's 12.5 miles. That's building on what we did last week, which was 11 miles. So I'll do a 20-mile run with 12.5 miles of really good volume in the middle of it, but at a much faster pace than 6s. So we'll be going below 550 is the aim. Maybe not for the first rep as I get into it, but we'll try and get below 550. So all in the 540s. And then I've done 12.5 miles at that sort of pace, and it just try and bring everything, all the paces, just bring them down a bit. It's going to be a huge session, so let's come along for the ride. Okay, that's an 8K warm-up done, drills and strides. Got the cap on today because of the really low-lying sun. So 36 minutes of running already done. About to get into rep number 1, 4K. Okay, here we go. That's the 4K done. That felt very smooth. I think the pace was about 5:55, maybe something like that. So just a couple minute float now, and then into the 3Ks, and we'll catch up after that. That's both of the 3Ks done. 10:59 for the first one, 10:53 for the second one. Feels right. It's funny. I definitely lack speed. 6s or 5:55 feels very comfortable, very cruisy. Anything below that feels like a real workout, but I need to work on that. I need to get more comfortable at that faster pace, and this is what this workout's all about. So little float now, and then we'll get into the 2Ks. That's the 2Ks done. 7:07, 7 flat, 7:03. So decent. Just got the 4 1Ks left to go. Feeling a bit of tightness in my calf. Just going to keep an eye on that. If I have to bail, I will bail. I'm not taking any chances. So just another couple minute walk, float, and then we'll get diving into it. See you at the end. Right, I did 3 by K. Called it early because I wanted to get back down on the track to watch the end of Steve's world record attempt. I don't think he's going to do it. He's been going all night long. He's done over 100K on the track with a 40-pound backpack on. Major kudos. So there he is over there with his support crew. I'm just going to go and join them and finish. He's got 10 minutes left. I'm going to join him for the last 10 minutes. Absolute fair play to him for giving it a go. Unbelievable effort. I've just done my long run and I've realised I'm on 68.9 miles for the week. I can't leave that dangling there, so I'm going to go back out for another 1.1 mile run to make a 70-mile week. It's like OCD or something.
So there we are, long run done. Pretty happy with the results on that one, to be honest. I'll put the results on the screen, but fairly happy. I slacked off the fourth 1K because I wanted to get down on the track and see Steve for his world record attempt. He didn't quite make the world record, but he did 60, I think it was 66 miles. He was on the track for 24 hours, running round with a 40-pound backpack on. I mean, just unbelievable effort, incredible. He's raised £2,000 for his chosen charity. So yeah, inspirational guy, to be honest. Unbelievable effort. So yeah, really good sort of morning, really. Really happy with how my long run went. I got home, realised I was 1 mile short of a 70-mile week, so I went out and did another mile. So I've done really a 21-mile long run, which is highest in the block, and then I've done about 12 miles of speed work in the middle of it. So really good. And to be honest, I feel pretty good. I don't feel really beat up. It's a cold morning, so I'm not very dehydrated or anything. So maybe that's had something to do with it. But overall, that was a really good workout and a good morning out. So there we are, another successful training week done. Before I get into the stats for the week, I just want to give huge kudos to Steve. That was an unbelievable effort, so inspiring. You're just thinking about it while you're running, thinking, hang on, he's doing this and this and this and this, and he's still going and going. Unbelievable, totally inspiring. Huge kudos to him. Well done. Anyway, my statistics for the week were as follows. My mileage, 70.1 miles. That is the highest in the block. I'm really delighted with that. I set out at the beginning of the week to do some high mileage, and I did. It's the highest in the block, and it's probably the highest in about 6 to 9 months. So really happy with that. My body weight before my long run, that was 68.5 kilos. That's about static, so nothing really to say about that, to be honest. It is all right. My Strava fitness, well, that's come down to 95. It was 100, now it's 95. I'm not really sure why. I feel fitter now than I did last week, and I know Strava fitness, you just got to take it with a pinch of salt, but 95 is still quite high, so I'm happy with it, really. The long run, that's the longest in the block. Really happy with that. 21 miles with 12 miles of specific work in the middle. So that is the best thing on the whole block so far. So really happy with that. And then injuries, no injuries really. You saw in the footage I had a tight calf coming towards the end of my long run session, but it was just tight. So nothing, no, it didn't pull or anything like that. So got through another week unscathed. We are 8 weeks to go now, so it is getting to squeaky bum time, I think. But I'm really happy with the way things are going. So far, so good. Everything is going to plan. So we've just got to knuckle down for the last 8 weeks and make sure I'm fresh and fit and not injured on race day. So there we are, guys. Another successful training week done. Thank you guys for watching. Really means the world to me. All your support is amazing and I couldn't ask for more. So if you like this content and you want to see more, please do me a massive favor and like and subscribe to the channel. And if you've got any comments, please leave them below and I will be happy to get back to you. But in the meantime, thank you for watching and I will see you on the next one.